Back on the show, everybody. Joseph Robert Camo, the Fantasy Football Counselor. We are talking about the top 10 quarterbacks for Fantasy Football 2021. A very important episode here today. Make sure you guys do subscribe if it's your first time new to the channel, and smash thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, okay? Gonna get to this list, gotta do my shoutouts because again, when I shout something out, I wanna bring value to you guys and give you guys something that you can actually use and make your life a lot better. So fantrax.com/FFC, go create an account. Once you guys do, you get automatically entered to win a signed Josh Allen jersey. And I want you guys to switch over your site because this is the place where you get total customization over your leagues, guys. Total control, customization, and it's going to be day and night compared to what you're used to. And you can import your current lineups over to fantrax.com/FFC, guys. If you want 2 quarterbacks, you could do it. Superflex, you could do it. If you want more points worth for the tight end, you could do it. You could do whatever you want, really, pretty much, okay? So fantrax.com/FFC. Go check it out. Check out all the features. They're on the website themselves. You can see the difference, right? And once you guys are in there, once you guys sign up, you basically get entered. The draw will be the end of the month for the signed Josh Allen jersey. fantrax.com/FFC. Secondly, guys, manscaped.com. Use promo code ShowerLion. Navigation light, skin safe technology. Save yourself 20% with the promo code ShowerLion. Go treat yourself right now to some amazing products at the site. It's the trimmer I use. And of course, 16-round draft solution. Get it below. It's a game changer. Draft kits and cheat sheets are dead. This will help you crush your leagues without a doubt, guys. Absolutely. I put everything into the 16-round draft solution, okay? All right, so let's get into this, guys. Top 10 quarterbacks. I'm jumping here. I'm thinking running backs. Running backs are always on my mind because I go robust RB. Top 10 quarterbacks right here, right now. Now, I explained this in the 16-round draft, so I'm going to give you guys a quarterback draft strategy here. There's a secret. You got to find the sweet spot because it's very important. The secret is, here's the secret ingredient for quarterbacks. Forget the rankings. We're going to do the rankings, but forget them for 1 second. When you draft a quarterback, anchor your team with an ace quarterback. Do not overpay and get a backup. Another quick rule is if you're in a 2-quarterback league, get 3 quarterbacks. If you're in a 1-quarterback league, get 2 quarterbacks. Always get a backup. It's very, very important at this position, okay? Now, again, another thing you want to notice here is that you don't want to overpay. Last year, I called it. I said, hey, stay away from Lamar Jackson in round 2. Stay away from him. It's not like he's coming off a pinnacle year in 2019. In 2020, he's going to decline. He did decline. He finished 10th amongst quarterbacks, below his average ADP. And I said, stay away from it, right? Another thing with Lamar was I was more afraid of the injuries. If you put yourself out that many times, you could be in trouble. So again, Lamar Jackson, a big risk as per usual, right? I told you to avoid him. A couple years ago, the year where Mahomes broke out, he was on my bench. I got him in the 10th round. Josh Allen last year, got him super good value. Now he's really high up. Got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him, okay? So I'm going to go through the top 10 list. We're going to start from 10, work our way to 1, and it's going to look different from the Kinshipses slightly. Well, not even slightly. There's a couple big names here that aren't in the top 10 from the Kinshipses, but they are in my list, okay? So let's start off with number 10 here. And again, smash thumbs up. Let me know your comments, your thoughts. Which quarterback do you really like? But number 10, I got to go here with Tom Brady. Now, Tom Brady, I mean, he's in the sunset part of his career here, but I got to put him here at number 10 because he's consistent. He finished 8th last year. Now, the thing about him, he's consistent as they come. He's got good weapons, too. So he's got some great weapons. I think Godwin's having some contract deals there. He's got Evans, Godwin. I think Antonio's coming back. Either way, last year, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. And he's gonna win another Super Bowl before he retires. He's gonna play strong, guys. Still in good shape for his age. Consistent as they come, okay? Tom Brady, number 10. Number 9, a lot of people don't have him here, number 9. I'm wearing the hat. Atlanta Falcons, Matt Ryan coming in at number 9. I don't know where he is on the Kinshipses, but he's definitely not 10. I think he's like 15, 16. It's so funny because everybody's so high on Calvin Ridley, which I am too. I think the volume's going to be there. I'm not going to overpay for Calvin Ridley, but I think the volume's going to be there. They brought in Pitts. They've got other weapons as well. Matt Ryan is in a prime position to succeed, coming off a down year last year. Now, even with a down year, Matt Ryan last year finished 12th amongst quarterbacks. Guys, 12th. Let me repeat that. In a down year where Matt Ryan had 26 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, still finished 12th amongst quarterbacks. It was a bad year. They could only go up this year, okay? They made some improvements on that offense. They can go up. Now, I know they lost Julio Jones, but Julio Jones was banged up last year anyway. Kyle Pitts is going to step in. I know there's a lot of pressure. His ADP is really high, but I actually like Kyle Pitts in and around round 3 to 5, believe it or not. If I can sneak him in there, I'll try to get a tight end because after Hawkinson, who's kind of set up for a boom or bust season, but has a high ceiling this year because there's no other wide receivers other than rookie Amon-Ra St. Brown. You know, you got Hawkinson, you got your Kittles, you got your Waller, Andrews, you know, Kels and all those guys, and then it falls off, right? So, you know, it'd be nice to get a Pitts, but either way, I think Pitts is going to thrive, and you got Matt Ryan, who throws the ball more than anybody, so much so that I think he threw it. How many did he throw? I think he threw it more than any other quarterback. Yep, 626 attempts last year, more than any other quarterback in the league. So volume, talent, everything is there for Matt Ryan. Coming off a down year, ready to redeem himself. I like him coming in at number 9. Now, here's the deal, guys. You don't got to overpay to get him, and there's so many good backups. Remember I told you the rules? Have a backup plan for a backup plan. You can literally get Matt Ryan and get yourself another amazing backup, or you can get another good quarterback. Get Matt Ryan as your backup, which would be even better, right? So, guys, there's a ton of depth at quarterback. I don't understand why people overpay. In a super flex league, I mean, people ask me this all the time. I'd probably look at a quarterback in this 3rd round, and I still get Matt Ryan, okay? That's what happened in one league, okay? So, number 8. Let's go to number 8. And it's mind-boggling how this guy isn't top 10. I don't believe he is on the Sheep's rankings. I don't have the rankings up from the Sheep. But Ryan Tannehill, I think he's like 10, 11, 12, something like that. But Ryan Tannehill, everybody high on Julio and A.J. Brown. And this is not a wide receiver show. Go back and listen to the wide receiver show. But I'm not really high on A.J. Brown this year. I don't think the volume's going to be there. One thing that's a turnoff with Tannehill, he was 18th in passing attempts last year. Okay, I'm looking at it right now. 481. I like to see him throw more. They are a run-first team, but the guy is consistent in fantasy, finishing 7th last year, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 344 points. It can only get better for him as they're trying to make a surge here and a press to not only make the playoffs, but make a push for the Super Bowl because they've built the tools around them, right? Around Ryan Tannehill. You've got Julio and Brown, and you've got Derrick Henry. So they've got a really good base here for an offensive weapon team. So Ryan Tannehill is primed. Again, you like A.J. Brown, but you don't like Tannehill? That's ludicrous, right? I like A.J. Brown, but I don't like paying top 7, top 8 pick, getting him early when I can get Julio later, who's theoretically the wide receiver 1 on that team. And again, A.J. Brown only maxed out at 106 targets. Is there going to be enough targets to make these guys both top 12, which is pretty much where both of them are sitting? Probably not. So I'm going to probably fade those guys, but it bodes really well for Ryan Tannehill, who's my number 8 here, okay? Number 7, not a guy I'm going to be drafting, but I got to put respect on his name based on work ethic, talent, and the upside is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson here is a clear-cut number 7, but again, you're dealing with a guy that's going to risk injury. Now, if you look at his rushing attempts, it's crazy, 159 attempts. That's a lot. You want your guy that you're investing early. This guy's coming off 3rd, 4th round. He's coming off Pat Mahomes after Pat Mahomes still. You want your guy rushing more than, this is crazy. There's only 20 running backs that rushed more than him last year. About 20. Yeah, 20. He rushed more than Miles Sanders, Adrian Peterson, David Johnson, Cam Akers last year, Chris Carson. I know some of these guys were hurt. Damian Harris, J.K. Dobbins. Yes, and a lot of people high on J.K. Dobbins. I'm like, dude, why would I draft a running back when the quarterback rushes more? Rushed more than Eckler, rushed more than Phillip Lindsay last year, more than Snell, more than Swift, more than Chase Edmonds, more than Leonard Fournette. He had more rushing attempts than all these guys, Lamar Jackson, which to me is a problem. Now, you can say it's a good thing. Well, I get a lot of rushing yards. Yes, I'm excited. Yes, but I don't like my quarterback rushing that many times. I like a balance. Like if you look at Josh Allen, 102 times. That's like 57 times less times I'm holding my breath going, like I'm worried about it, right? So Lamar Jackson still makes me cringe. I don't know, man. He puts himself out way too much for my liking. Mind you, he puts up the points. But the thing with him is he's not putting up the passing yards. 2,757 passing yards, 26 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not enough. I need more. Give me more. So, again, Lamar Jackson, got to put him at 7 because I think he can finish the top 10 if he's healthy, but I'm not going to draft him, okay? Next guy, Kyler Murray. I'm not a huge fan of him personally, but this is fantasy football. He had blocked me once because I was sticking up for fantasy football. He said, I don't care about your fantasy teams. I told him he better care because it directly reflects on his fantasy points, and he blocked me. But that's besides the point. So, Kyler Murray here, 70, what do you have? 3,971 passing yards. I can't even read. 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions last year, finishing 3rd amongst quarterbacks. Great. He's got Hopkins, all the weapons. Safe and solid. Do I like him? No. I'm not crazy about him. I don't know. I like other quarterbacks. It's a preference thing, okay? Again, something about him, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what I don't know. I don't trust him or something like that. I'd rather have a Russell Wilson where I kind of see that production. And again, he's really high on the Kaship's rankings because he finished third last year. I'd rather get Russell Wilson a round or two later because, again, I've seen more. Kyler Murray, I'm just not really sold on him being that great quarterback. Now, he's got great weapons, but him being great, I'm not really sold. And again, he's putting himself out there a lot. 133 attempts, 819 rushing yards, right? He's rushing 11 rushing touchdowns. He is very touchdown dependent. If that goes away, what happens? Maybe it won't go away. But again, I don't really trust him, but I got to put him in here just because I think he'll finish there. Kyler Murray. Number 5, Russell Wilson. I don't need to say anything about Russell Wilson. He's got 2 beasts of wide receivers with Lockett and DK Metcalf. Chris Carson looking good in the running game. Apparently, if he stays healthy, he's looking really jacked if you look at his workout videos. But Russell Wilson is as safe as they come. You can get this guy for value in and around round 5 to 7, okay? Depending on how many quarterbacks are in your league. You might come off earlier if it's a 2-quarterback super flex league. Number 4 here, Dak Prescott, coming off injury, got all the weapons in the world to succeed. Apparently, Zeke Elliott looking in the best shape of his life. Big year coming out of Dak Prescott. And I don't like to overpay for Dak Prescott either. And he's going to come off pretty early as well. This is a guy who's getting in the 10th round for years. Now, all of a sudden, he had one good year prior to his injury. Now everybody's on him. Dak Prescott's going to be solid, and he should finish on top. Coming at number 3, so Dak was 4. Coming at number 3, Josh Allen, as solid as they come. Good mix of passing, good mix of running. Last year finished number 1 amongst quarterbacks, 396 points. People were sleeping. I remember a couple of years ago, people were saying, well, Baker Mayfield's better than Josh Allen, and I was called crazy for believing it. So Josh Allen obviously proven he is good. Stephon Diggs, that connection is going to be amazing as per usual. Love the passing attempts, 572, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Runs enough to get me excited with 8 touchdowns on the ground, 421 yards, 102 rushing attempts. Nice balance, strong, love it. Josh Allen, but I'm not paying a 3rd-round pick for him, okay? The guy I like ahead of him, and I can get him for better value and could finish ahead of Josh Allen, is number 2, Justin Herbert. Now, I love Justin Herbert. I think he's the real deal. We saw amazing numbers out of him last year in his rookie year. Justin Herbert finishing 9th amongst quarterbacks, could be better. 31-10, which is the touchdown interception ratio. Rushed 55 times, had the 5 touchdowns. Doesn't put himself at risk too much. But what I also love about him is his passing attempts. 4th in passing attempts with 595. And I just got this feeling about Justin Herbert, like he really could be, we already know this, but he could really be special in fantasy along with reality and could finish as the top quarterback this year. You get him in the 5th round, love him, but make sure you back him up with like a Matt Ryan, Trevor Lawrence, Carson Wentz, someone like that. But absolutely love the ceiling that Justin Herbert had to put him here. I'm going to get to number 1 here, but I got to say, a lot of people are going to say, well, Joe, where is Jalen Hurts? He's not here. He only had 6 touchdowns in his career in the NFL. Don't trust him. Don't trust the Eagles. At the time of this recording, and I already knew this before this, but they're flirting with Deshaun Watson. I heard they're even flirting with Aaron Rodgers. I don't trust the Eagles. They have no integrity towards their players. They don't really believe in Hurts, yet everybody, the mainstream Chiefs, all these so-called white-collar analysts are putting Justin Hurts in the top 10. Can he finish top 10? Yes, the ceiling is there. I don't trust him. I'm not going to invest in early draft capital on Jalen Hurts when he hasn't been proven. With quarterbacks, you can see proof of their success. I don't trust him. I'm fading him, okay? Just so you know why he's not in here. So number 1 is Pat Mahomes. That's obvious. He's coming off before any other quarterbacks very early, especially in 2 quarterbacks leagues. He's like the first pick. I'm going to fade him because I can get Herbert in round 5 compared to, in a typical 12-person league. Pat Mahomes coming off round 3. Give me Justin Herbert, higher ceiling. Well, I wouldn't say higher ceiling, but he's in and around there for better value, okay? And I like Herbert. Either way, you got to back these guys up. Just don't overspend. Going back to the rules, don't overspend on a quarterback and get yourself a backup, okay? Because you never know. These guys are human. They could get hurt as well. So, recap. Brady, Ryan, Tannehill, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Pat Mahomes are your top 10 quarterbacks going to Fantasy Football 2021. But in the 16-round draft session, I tell you exactly where to get them. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and make sure you get a backup. Subscribe, guys. Thumbs up. I've got a lot of energy. I'm pumped up for the season. Hope you guys are too. Get 16 rounds, and I'll see you guys in the next video.